So we are just a couple weeks away from the NBA draft, and that means that trade buzz is heating up. So Bill Simmons on his podcast today, he said that he's been told from people around the league that that KD to the Spurs is pretty much agreed upon, and they're just waiting to get closer to the draft to announce it. I already did a video on it the other day. I don't think that trade makes sense for either team, but looks like that's what we're getting. I don't think it makes San Antonio one of the best 3 teams in the West. I'm not even sure it makes them one of the best 6 teams in the West, but definitely makes them a play-in team next year. So I guess that's something to be excited for. The other news today, Shams Charania, he reported that Darius Garland had surgery on his big toe. He's going to be out 4 to 5 months. This is huge for the trade market because a lot of people thought this would be the summer that the Cavs finally made a move, that they broke up their big 4. They traded either Allen or Garland. Garland has a lot of trade value. Personally, I was hoping that the Magic would get involved. He would fit in great with Paolo and Franz. If I was the Magic, I've been saying for a while, I'm not sold on the fit of Franz and Paolo. If I had to choose between keeping Jalen Suggs or Franz in a potential Garland deal, I think I would keep Suggs just because I think Suggs next to Garland can mitigate some of the defensive liabilities. So, but with this surgery now, I don't think there's any chance he gets traded. Maybe like a trade deadline kind of thing if Cleveland is underperforming. But I feel like teams they're going to want to make sure that he's healthy. Anytime you talk about surgery with the feet, even though, you know, it's a big toe injury, that can still limit a guy. And you always get nervous when somebody has surgery on their feet. So him going under the knife, that probably takes another big name out of the trade rumors. The Celtics, there's a lot of reports out there about them today. Everybody knows they got to cut costs. They have the most expensive payroll in NBA history. They didn't repeat this year, and now next year with Jason Tatum being out for the year, they're going to be looking to cut costs. Reports today, they are willing to include draft capital to get off the Kristaps Porzingis contract, slash that payroll a little bit. He's due almost $31 million next year. If I'm a team like the Chicago Bulls, I'm calling them up. I'm taking that contract if I can get draft capital for it. So going to be interesting to see what happens there. I still have no idea what's going on with him. They haven't said what that mystery illness was that affected him since February. It was weird. He looked like a ghost of himself in the playoffs. And then there's the report they're also looking to get rid of Drew Holiday they're looking to get draft capital for him, which I think they can do. You look at a team like the Pistons, Drew Holiday would be a perfect fit there. He would fit in seamlessly, be an upgrade over Dennis Schroeder. If you're a team out east, you look at Tatum being gone, this is the offseason to be aggressive because you look at the Pacers and you got to say, why can't we be the Pacers? Why can't we make a finals run? The East is wide open. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. What move are you most looking forward to?